This man has had a most lavish lifestyle. He owns nearly a 500 crore company. We're only on the factor whether he can pay 1 lakh per month or not. She has a 19-year-old daughter. She has borne her expenses from date of birth up to now. She's given a list of how much she has spent all along for her education, and she's only 19. She has to study further. He's not spent a penny. He also seems to adopt some random child and says this is for my daughter, and has the most extravagant birthday parties for that girl. He seems to have two women, Miss Nair and another lady also, Dimple, whom now he claims is his supposed second wife.
Half would be 94.5 lakhs, out of which 42 lakhs is already paid.
Lordship, this is a matter wherein the interim order granted by this Honorable Court reduced it from 1 lakh to 50,000, 25 for the mother, 25 for the daughter. This was a conditional order to be paid even with arrears within 3 months. That order has been violated. Therefore, since it was a conditional order, it goes. Subsequently, Your Lordship passed an order saying not to precipitate. Your Lordship had even met the parties in this matter. This is a matter wherein he claims that he's not able to pay. This is a 350 crore to 500 crore company which they run. He's in the Merchant Navy. He runs several other companies. Your Lordship may kindly see. However, for the time being, the court deems it appropriate to take up IA 4/2024 for stay of consideration. There shall be a stay of the impugned order dated 2010-2023, passed in so-and-so, subject to the condition that the petitioner pays/deposits a sum of 50,000 per month as maintenance to the respondents 1 and 2, as against 1 lakh ordered by the learned judge of the family court, and the petitioner shall also pay the arrears of maintenance at the rate of 50,000 per month within a period of 3 months from today. Therefore, Your Lordship, even if it is not 1 lakh and it is 50,000, within 3 months he was supposed to clear all the dues from the date of payment. It was a conditional order. This was not complied with. Came up before Your Lordship, and very conveniently mentions Your Lordship, and then Your Lordship says that there shall be no coercive steps. Subsequent to this, how their interpretation is whatever
that day there is no representation on your behalf.
His father was supposed to come. He was not able to come. He had come for one interaction before Your Lordship.
No. When this order is passed,
yes,
there is no representation on behalf of the school.
There was.
We were not counsel on record, Your Lordship. We came in subsequently.
Counsel was there.
Yes.
That time when the order is passed,
counsel was there. Of course, counsel was.
No. This is not Your Lordship. This not to take coercive steps was since Your Lordship wanted to see if this matter could be settled. After that, Your Lordship has heard the parties. In fact, Your Lordship even mentioned, let him not come with this chappal and all of that. I'm not too impressed, Your Lordship. So that was an act that Your Lordship was able to see through. Your Lordship, what has happened is they are not willing to settle. Then he says father was not able to come. Then one day it went off on that.
I think we asked father to come.
Correct. Please, Your Lordship.
On the day he came, there was no, my lord was not sitting in the afternoon chamber. So the next day it was listed, but on that day he said he couldn't come and he wanted another date. At which time they said, let the matter go back to court and let the matter be heard on merits. Your
Lordship, because it didn't look like it would even work out. Now, all we say is, Your Lordship, this is an order as against the maintenance in RPFC. Learned counsel had this argument that there was another order passed in the divorce matter. Those are the two writ petitions that are pending. I'm stating I will file a memo to this effect right now that I'm going to withdraw that. I will not press on that. So there goes both those writ petitions. We are only on the factor whether he can pay 1 lakh per month or not. She has a 19-year-old daughter. She has borne her expenses from date of birth up to now. She's given a list of how much she has spent all along for her education, and she's only 19. She has to study further. He's not spent a penny. Last time, if Your Lordship recollects, I had produced a video where he claimed he couldn't speak, he had accident, and he's having a gala time with his supposed second wife, and he doesn't even have without even a divorce. He also seems to adopt some random child and says this is for my daughter, and has the most extravagant birthday parties for that girl. He seems to have two women. One is Your Lordship, one Miss Nair, and another lady also, Dimple, whom now he claims is his supposed second wife. Now he's not willing to take care of his own daughter. All we say is right now, Your Lordship, if the final orders could be passed in this matter, or if the interim order could be vacated, Your Lordship, she can proceed at least with her execution. Doesn't have a penny. She's still living off her father. Her father had retired as senior most IPS officer, most decorated, honest person. He has borne all her expenses till date. This man has had a most lavish lifestyle. He has, Your Lordship, for just an example, he has something called a studio recording where all underwater, deep water recordings in any movie is done in his studio. He also has the international level deep diving pools where people from all over the country can come only there to try because it's a 30-foot deep pool which you don't get anywhere. All the underwater incredibly difficult scenes which normally people have to go abroad to do are all done by them here. So even the fanciest of the topmost film stars are all at his place to record. Besides that, since he's from the Merchant Navy, he's opened training classes for Merchant Navy and all other allied ship-related institutions that he has started. And now he claims before Your Lordship, I don't have a penny. I'm not in good terms with my parents. I have all the details I've produced with my... He is a director in all those companies, and it is not his parents or his brothers who run it. It's he who runs it in their names, Your Lordship. So he owns nearly a 500 crore company, and he's not able to pay to his daughter 25,000 rupees. And they want to fight over that, Your Lordship.
Yes, Mr.
Lord, I think what my learned senior counsel is submitting before the court, none of it is on record. I don't know where this information comes from.
I'll right away pass it on.
Lord, it's not on record before the court. We are in revision. Lord, revision is to be decided on the basis of exhibits and evidence.
Always
Yes,
in
Lord,
any RPF.
50,000. Lord, 50,000 is what I have been paying. I've been paying every month. Lord,
We'll do one thing.
yes.
This, whatever that not to take coercive steps, that order is vacated.
Lord, I will have to make my submission on that. Lord, 50.
That is granted only for the purpose, limited purpose, that the court wants to interact.
Yes.
That has not fructified.
Correct.
So let that order go. Whatever the earlier order of stay is concerned, that has to be complied with. Without that, we can't have a blanket order in RPFC.
Lord, 50,000 rupees per month I'm complying with. Lord,
No,
I'm paying, except
last
for 2
3
months.
months they've not
2
paid.
months. 2 months. Lord,
No, last 3 months they've not paid. They're
Remember-
trying to interpret the not to take coercive steps as they won't pay and
Not
I
sir.
can't proceed to file execution. It was very convenient.
Lord, but
So
I
even
must be allowed to
50,000
make
has
my
not come.
submissions. My learned friend, Lord, the client has been instructed that 50,000 rupees has to be paid no matter what. But so far as the arrears are concerned, not for 15 years, Lord, I have to pay.
Then at least you have to, then how the husband is thinking that the wife and the daughter will sustain without payment of any amount.
Lord, 50,000 per month, I'm continuing to pay. I will continue to pay.
Happened to the earlier amount. If at best what you can seek is the arrears, you can say that I'll pay in this time-bound manner. But you cannot say that, there can't be any.
Absolutely not. Lord. That's not the stand I want to take. Lord, 25,000 rupees was the interim order that was passed by the family court, which I complied with for 15 years.
So if that's the case,
That had- no, that-
the amount what remains is 25,000.
We have deducted and
They're
then
asking
asked.
for 1 lakh is what is awarded now, not 4 times more than what I was
As
paying.
per the interim order.
Yes.
We will not interfere with the interim order. Now, according to you, you have paid 25,000.
Yes.
The remaining amount is 25,000. So for these many years, how much the amount
I've
is coming?
calculated. Might I pass it on?
1 second. Lord, more than 45 lakhs
At 25.
at 25,000.
Give.
Because per year is 3 lakhs, 15 years.
Your Lordship, this is total from 11/3/2010 to 10/12/2025, 189 months. Amount is 1 lakh into 189, that comes to 1 crore 89 lakhs, Your Lordship. Total paid with final maintenance also, we've deducted. Balance amount to be paid as of today is 146. If he wants to take half of it also, as per his interim order, he should have cleared half of 146. And Your Lordship, the next
How it comes to, how much it comes to 146?
half of around 76, Your Lordship.
73.
140 would be 173. 73 lakhs.
Seems he's already paid, he has been paying 25,000. So again, it should be
I've deducted all of that, Your Lordship. I've made all those deductions.
total months from 11/3/2020 to 10/11, 189 months. Amount per month.
Lord, half would be
Total paid interim maintenance.
189, half would be 94.5 lakhs,
Huh.
out of which 42 lakhs is already paid.
Your Lordship, may kindly see total amount paid interim maintenance and plus final, all of that deducted.
1,89,000, 1 crore 89
89
lakhs.
Please.
कई तलाक के मामलों में सबसे ज्यादा अगर कोई टूटता है तो वह होता है बच्चा, जिसकी कोई गलती नहीं होती। आपकी सच्चाई पर क्या सोचते हैं नीचे कमेंट्स में जरूर बताइए। कर्नाटका हाईकोर्ट की इस कार्यवाही में पत्नी मान्य न्यायालय के समक्ष उपस्थित होकर मेंटेनेंस और लगभग 1,76,00,000 रुपए की बकाया राशि की मांग कर रही है, जहां उसकी ओर से यह बताया गया कि कोर्ट ने पति को 3 महीने के भीतर बकाया चुकाने का आदेश दिया था, लेकिन तय समय बीत जाने के बावजूद अब तक एक भी रुपया अदा नहीं किया गया। पत्नी की तरफ से यह भी प्रस्तुत किया गया कि फिलहाल उसके और उसकी बेटी का खर्च उसके पिता, जो एक IPS अधिकारी रह चुके हैं, उठा रहे हैं, जबकि पति की कुल संपत्ति लगभग 500 करोड़ बताई गई है और वो पहले मर्चेंट नेवी में रहा है तथा कई व्यवसाय संचालित करता है, जिनमें डीप डाइविंग, फिल्मिंग से जुड़ी संपत्तियां भी शामिल है। हालांकि अब यह दावा कर रहा है कि सारी संपत्तियां उसके माता पिता के नियंत्रण में है और उसके उनसे संबंध अच्छे नहीं है। आगे यह भी कहा गया कि बिना तलाक लिए वह किसी अन्य महिला के साथ रह रहा है। एक बच्ची को गोद लिया गया है जिसे वह अपनी संपत्ति के एकमात्र उत्तराधिकारी बताता है और उसके लिए भव्य पार्टियां आयोजित करता है। वहीं पति की ओर से कहा गया कि वे पूरी बकाया राशि चुकाने को तैयार है, लेकिन कुछ शर्तों के साथ। इस मामले की अगली कड़ी जल्द ही अपडेट की जाएगी। धन्यवाद।